Hey guys!
Hi everyone, I'm Bryony
I'm Tamsin.
and we're currently traveling Southeast Asia.
We're currently 6 weeks into our Southeast Asia trip, and right now we're in Chiang Mai.
So stay tuned for fun Chiang Mai content. We made it! This is bag lady number 1, bag lady number 2.
Thought we would do a little bit of a check-in on how the train went. The start of getting there was a little bit stressful.
A little bit stressful.
A lot of
Getting
it.
there was extremely stressful.
We can laugh about it now.
Yeah, basically we were at Chiang Market, which is close to the train station, but our grab didn't really work out, which meant time was wasted, and we were then in an extreme rush to get to the train, and the train station's absolutely gigantic.
Yeah, Grabman was like, "Where are you? Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm right outside." And he's like, "I can't see you." I'm like, "I can't see you either." He's like, I said, "We've got heavy bags, you need to come to us." He's like, I can't U-turn." So we're having to walk down the street. Walking down the street, and then what do we see? Caged animals. Caged chickens, caged turtles, there's fish in bags. And I was raging at this guy, and then all of a sudden all these poor little animals and meals all caged up, and I was like, I'm actually about to explode.
Yep. That is one thing we'll say we've found with Grab, is that the Grab drivers do seem to like pick and choose whatever pickup point they want, and you're like, am I not paying you
to come and pick me up where I've asked you to come and pick me up? And I actually don't even think he was there. I just think he was, and then he was like, sorry, you can tell I'm actually getting quite wild. He was then like, pass me over to someone that speaks Thai. Pass me over to, give your phone to a Thai person. I said, no.
Well, you didn't say no, but you
I said, no. Like, can you come and pick us up? And he said, no. I said, cancel.
Yeah, so we cancelled the booking. Anyway, we made it. We got on the train. All was fine. Like, it was like a breath of fresh air, and also it was quite literally fresh air. The AC was blasting.
It was cold.
I was happy because
Yeah,
I'd been absolutely
nice.
roasting. And then we were sitting with this elderly couple.
I think it was a whole team. It was a whole team of them.
Yeah, it was a squadron of them, escorted by a younger person who was obviously making sure they got to Chiang Mai okay. And they kept wanting to share their food with us. She broke her bow bun. She said, "Take this, all of you, and eat of it."
This is my body.
Anyway, it was very, very sweet. And then she shared an orange with us. It was just all really,
so
really,
cute.
really heartwarming. And then very quickly they came and they set up the beds. It felt like a moving hostel.
It was just a bit like,
yeah. I think if you hadn't been staying in hostels, you'd be a bit like, oof, there's so many people around. But we have been staying in hostels, so it's just the same.
So quiet, like it was so quiet, as in like people wise.
Everybody
really
went
quiet.
to sleep.
The train was noisy, but like it wasn't anything out of what we expected, which was nice.
I will say, if you're sensitive to sound and light, or you're trying to go to bed, you will not sleep easily, or you'll need earplugs and an eye mask. Luckily, Tams and I don't need anything to stop me from sleeping. That's all up here.
I think for a 12-hour journey, I feel like pretty good.
And would we do it again? 100%.
Yeah. Hi.
No.
I can't do that. Because I look so ugly.
Hi, we've come for dinner at a place that we can't remember the name of, so I'll put it on the screen. It gets some really good reviews online, and I found it on Instagram, so we're really excited. It's giving Mama Tam's vibes from Koh Tao, so that's very positive. We're both having noodles with an egg because we've been thinking about it. We've had a very, very slow and quiet afternoon after we checked in with you from the laundry. We've done nothing, but it was needed. It was good. I enjoyed it, and for the price you really cannot complain. This is the wall that surrounds the old city. It's been knocked down, obviously.
in not so sunny Chiang Mai.
It's also not the morning. It's 1
yeah,
o'clock.
it's actually afternoon. We're having another relaxed day, recouping our energy for the next couple of things we've got planned, and we're currently just walking to get a coffee. Hi.
Hello.
We've just been for a late lunch, early dinner at Khao Soi Masai. I think that's what it's called. I'll put it up on the screen anyway. And wow,
Yeah, it was amazing. This place has a Michelin star, and we can see why. It was like a Penang curry, but spicier.
Yep.
With noodles.
And like crispy stuff.
Highly recommend.
Highly recommend. Really enjoyed it. Even though it was spicy, we would definitely go back.
Guys, after maybe 5 stationery shops, Tams and I finally bought stuff. Okay, here's what we bought. Are you gorgeous? Are you beautiful? You're so beautiful. Oh.
Wednesday and we've finished resting.
We've gone from Silk Chai to the Engineer Poshtel, which we managed to check into pretty much straight away.
It's really nice, and there's 2 dogs.
Oh my god, so cute. I can't remember their names, but
we're just calling them
really
Pupper 1 and Pupper 2.
We've just been to a place called Roast Chicken Bikenbury. It's a place that does roast chicken.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And it was delicious.
So good, would highly recommend.
Yeah, it's so unsuspecting.
Yep.
Tamsin, what was your impression of Blatong Waterfall, aka the Sticky Waterfall?
It was indeed sticky.
And some parts.
Yeah, sticky in some parts, slippy in others. We got here really early, which I would recommend do the morning, don't do the afternoon, because we pretty much got up and nobody else was on the waterfall, which was really good. I went in my sandals because I'm a loser. Bryony went barefoot because she's the champ. Both methods were absolutely fine.
Both options are
I
fine.
do recommend it. It was really good.
Yeah, really, really good, really enjoyable. Come as early as you can. For reference, it took us an hour from our hostel in Chiang Mai, and we were able to book a tour for 700 baht per person via the hostel.
Hi vlog. We haven't really spoken much today. We've been busy bees. We've been at Sticky Waterfall, as you know, and then we spent our afternoon at a pool because our hostel doesn't have one. So that was really nice. It was a nice, relaxing way to spend the afternoon. We've now come to a place, Neng's Clay Oven Roasted Pork, that came recommended from Instagram. So we're trying that and we're very excited. It's quite busy. It's a good time. From the future.
We just wanted to introduce what we did yesterday.
And that was, drum roll,
Elephant watching.
Partook.
Start, do that again.
So,
Also, why are you saying partook?
like, is in
it's
past
so
tense?
far, no, but that's so far.
That's
off.
how I sound. Sorry that you sound like a pleb. So we partook in. See, now you've thrown me off. Why don't you start then?
No, you go.
So we partook in a tour called Elephant Eco Trek, and it was 2 hours outside of Chiang Mai. So we got on a bus at 7 o'clock yesterday morning and drove 2 hours into the jungle, where we then got on the back of a pickup truck.
Which was actually really hairy because
Oh, yeah.
they were like, yeah, hold on and duck because you're gonna see like there's gonna be leaves and everything. And we actually did have to we were met with some dogs which were really, really cute, and then we had to change into some welly boots which were approximately like 3 sizes too big.
Yeah.
A lady put her foot into one of the wellies and was like "Ah," and tipped the welly upside down, and a giant spider came out of it.
Ugh, it was absolutely disgusting.
No, thank you.
So we put on these gigantic wellies that we then had to do a 2 hour jungle trek in.
More than 2 hours.
Yeah, it was quite intense. And when we say jungle trek, we truly mean jungle trek. Like, we were going up and down just pure mud paths through, like, essentially at some points it felt like we were bushwhacking. So if you're interested in booking with Elephant Eco Tours, you need to be aware of that, because it's not for the weak.
Yeah, I mean, they did say it's a trail through the jungle, but like they do really mean it.
I think in my head I had maybe pictured a wee bit more of an established trail, but it truly was just through pure jungle, which was fine, and it was quite an adventure. But I think that, coupled with the shoes that didn't fit, it was quite challenging.
And it was hot as well. It was a very hot day, and very wet, so it was really humid. So we trekked for about an hour, and then I spotted them. I was like,
This guy.
I was like, there they are. So there was 4 of them, and they were quite far away,
Mhm.
doing their thing. They were eating their food, and then we went closer, and then they were literally like 5 meters away from us.
It was
or
crazy.
something like that.
It was absolutely crazy.
So
you'll
close.
see in the footage that they were on like a hill, and they were on a verge, just like plodding along, eating, and at first we were below them, so looking up at them, which made them feel even more gigantic than they actually are.
For reference, we're here and there. That's elephant booty. Like right there.
And then they wanted to come closer.
They were super close, and then one of them went onto the trail that we were on and started walking towards us. And the guide is like, "Okay, we move. Time to move." And then the elephant turned around and then walked away from us, which was amazing.
Yeah,
it was pretty cool.
So with Elephant Eco Tours, they have 6 surrendered or rescued elephants from the logging industry. I think, well, 2 from the logging industry and a couple of others from various other
shows.
Yeah, and then they have a baby, a 10-month-old baby. So
We saw that.
yeah, after we'd spent a little bit of time watching the adults, we then moved on and we had some lunch, which was actually really quite tasty. It was like
Yeah, it was
pasta and
First time
watermelon.
I've had pasta in a while.
And we needed it. We were absolutely starving, and we stopped to eat our lunch at a lovely little river where the mum and the baby were.
Oh my god, so cute. The baby was in between the mum. Well, you'll see it. The baby's in between mum's legs, just going crazy.
Oh my god, like absolutely adorable. Genuinely felt like I could have stayed and watched them for hours and
All
hours and
day.
hours. And we did stay for quite a while actually. So we ate our lunch, we observed them from a wee bit further away, and then we crossed over a bridge.
That's a very loose term.
Yeah.
A tree trunk.
Yeah, across
Basically.
the water, which was hairy. To get a little bit closer to them, that was great at first.
You're gonna slip. You're stuck. Tell the vlog what you just did. River crossing by tree trunk. And now we're going to find mama and baby elephant.
Because we were like, oh, look at them, they're so beautiful, they're so stunning. And then the baby clocked us, and we had been warned before that the baby was quite naughty because it was 10 months. So
Yeah,
it was
so
just quite
Baby's very curious, a bit cheeky.
Yeah.
Like, just wants to play, basically.
Yeah. And we're standing there watching them, and then the baby just goes oomph and runs
Charges
straight.
at us.
Yep, runs straight towards us. And prior to starting, the guide had said, "When I say run, you run." And I was like, "What? Am I about to be
Get
threatened
chased
for my
by
life?"
giant elephants.
No, we were being chased by a tiny elephant.
We say tiny for an elephant, but it was 200. Like the baby's 200 kilograms, so he's quite substantial. She's quite substantial.
Yeah, and what the guide said was, we run away because if she knocks you over, she's 200 kilo.
Yeah,
So
she'll hurt.
yeah, but she's just playing. She thinks it's funny. So
It's so cute.
that the first time that happened, we all like, wee, ha, 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 ha. We all ran away, and then she did it multiple times.
She did it like 3 times, and then she's like running back to mum, being like, "Look what I just did, mum!"
And she's like, so we're with basically 3 guides, one that spoke English, one that really knew the jungle, and then another one. So then, sorry, just to explain, the elephants are kind of followed by multiple humans, so that basically to make sure that they're not going into farmland.
So they are domesticated
Yes.
elephants,
Yes.
but they let them roam free in the jungle
And their territory.
and they have owners, and the owners will kind of just lightly guide them away from any farmland.
Yeah.
So that they don't eat food, because elephants spend all day eating, basically.
So we were with one of them, and then 2 guides that were actually part of our group. And when the baby her name was Luna, and when she charged, she was just running into them. They were just like full on bulldozing them, and they were like, "Stop!" And she was like, "You gotcha." And then the guide was like, "Right, okay, it's time to go.
Yeah, but the mum elephant, she was doing this like proper low, like grumble,
And
and
was
then the
kinda
elephant,
scary.
and then baby Luna would just run back to mama.
So it was like a warning almost. She was
Yeah.
like, "Stop messing about.
Come back."
But what the guides were saying to us is that as long as the baby is silent, mum just lets the baby do its thing. But as soon as the baby makes a noise, mum would be straight over. So that's why they had to basically be like, "You need to move," because as soon as she makes a noise, the mum will come over.
Yeah.
And you don't want to come face to face with the mum. So it was quite, at points, it did feel a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Just because at the end of the day, they're semi-wild animals, and they're very, very large, and they're like, that was a mum and its baby. So
Yeah, mum's like protective, which I totally get.
Mhm.
But it was amazing, and the guides were laughing afterwards. So obviously, it's like happened so many times before.
Yeah. So after that, we started the trek back, which was even harder than the trek there because a lot of it was uphill, and we were tired. Got in the back of the pickup truck, got flung around for about 30 minutes, and we were disgusting by the end of it. Like, so dirty, so sweaty.
Ugh.
I'd walked around a huge spider web and had a spider in my back that
We'll put a picture of what it looks like
I
right
can't
here.
even think about it because it makes me feel physically ill.
It was huge.
Oh, and we hadn't even talked about the leeches.
Oh my god, yeah. So, the guide was like, "So we're gonna go down to the water. While we're down by the water, like, you need to keep checking your boots because there's leeches." And we're like, "Leeches?" And he was like, "Yeah. So when you see them, just pick them up and flick them off."
Yeah.
I'll just do that. Yeah. So, but they're small. I didn't actually realize that leeches start off so tiny.
Because they haven't sucked any of your blood yet.
Yeah, and thank God they didn't. But there was a guy, crazy Australian guy, that was like, decided, "I'm gonna go for a swim in the river that the elephants have just bathed themselves in, that was brown." Can I just say, the river was brown. The water was, yeah, it was brown. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go for a swim, and then just dove in, and then the guide was like, that water is dirty, and he was like, yeah, and then he got out, and there was a leech on the back of his leg.
That was a hard pill to swallow, but we made it leech free, and did the 2 hour drive back. Promptly fell asleep.
Oh yeah, I was conked out.
Yep.
So nice.
And then came back and were absolutely destroyed for the rest of the evening.
Yeah,
well
pretty
and
much.
truly exhausted. We did, however, manage to do a cooking class, which was free with the hostel, which was really, really good fun. We made pad see you, and it was a free dinner, so can't complain.
Yeah, that's true. Met some nice people as well. Had a wee chat with them, and then I was fast asleep by 10 o'clock.
And I'm fast asleep. Samsung's snoring by 10 past 10. Yep. So today we're having a bit more of a chill one. We've come for some coffee and some pie at a pie shop, and we're gonna do temple run. Sorry, I got an itchy bit in my foot. It could be a leech. It's not.
So we've started off like further away, and then we're gonna walk back to the hostel, and there is like temple madness in Chiang Mai. There's temples everywhere.
Yeah, there are.
So we're gonna dot around, see what there is.
And don't worry, these legs don't stay bare. We've got things to cover up. Sorry, we actually need to leave because this song is playing on repeat, and it's.
And we've also been talking for 11 and a half minutes.
Okay, bye. Peace out. A-Town. It's a little shout out to Mum. Sing it, Mum. So we've just done a little bit of admin, stocking up on some things from 7-Eleven and the pharmacy, because in a couple of days we are moving on. I will not reveal the destination as of yet, but we're feeling quite excited. This place we're going doesn't have a 7-Eleven, so things that we've become accustomed to and are quite useful, like what are those things called? Charcoal tablets for settling the stomach, quite good. Any kind of paracetamol, other kinds of things like that. So stocked up on a few things.
Just in case anyone was curious about how the evening was going, we went to 3 different locations to get a burger. The first place was the wrong one that I'd found online. The second one, we couldn't actually find it. It's just in this big weird complex with 2 men smoking weed outside it. We weren't interested. And then the third one we arrived at, and it's closed down. And we were 3 grabs later and 2 very famished individuals. It's been one of those evenings. Ow! Oh, what happened?
It went into my teeth, like into my gum.
What are you thinking of your first Thai cret?
It's good, really good. It's very crunchy, but it's tasty.
Sound check. I have my first try of black grass jelly, which I've been really wanting, to try. Oh. And a bean of sort. Does anyone know what these are? I don't think I like them, but I will eat it because I'm a trooper. It's in milk. The sweetest milk I've ever had, so I'm gonna go for the triple whammy again.
What's wrong?
I really don't like the bean.
Oh.
It's like, imagine a giant broad bean. So it tastes of like, no, broad bean? Yeah, broad bean. It tastes of literally sweet fuck all. Sorry, our grandparents are watching this. Tamsin, bleep that.
are we doing?
We're on a tuk-tuk.
Woo! I'm so excited. I've been waiting ages to do this.
ชัยภูมิ แล้วเลี้ยวขวา
Hey guys. Hey, it's Sunday. We just thought we would check in because we've just been for our first Thai massage on our last day in Thailand. And it was quite the experience.
I got a foot, hand, and head massage for an hour and a half. Bryony, you got back, neck, and shoulders.
With a little bit of feet.
With a little bit of feet in there.
I don't like the way I just said that,
But mine was amazing. It was so good. But it was quite funny. Bryony's just told me how funny hers was.
I really enjoyed mine. I feel good. Like, I definitely feel like my body feels nice and relaxed. But it wasn't like a, oh, I'm going to fall asleep kind of massage, because obviously Thai massages are a little bit more intense, which I knew, but for some reason it still took me by surprise. I think it was more like when she turned into the Hulk / Eddie Hall, World's Strongest Man, and somehow put her full body weight on me and I couldn't breathe. That was probably when the part that was like, And I actually did think, I didn't say this to you, at any point she really could have just wrapped her arm around my neck and killed me.
Oh.
Yeah, literally, I was like, I'm that vulnerable to you right now. And at other points I was that contorted, she could have just snapped my neck.
Maybe you should recreate what she was doing.
Okay.
For the viewers to see.
Okay. Guys, this was the end, right? She's already pummeled me. Okay, I'm already like been beaten up essentially. And then I've been trying hard not to laugh the entire time because it felt completely disrespectful. And then I'm sitting on the bed. She's behind me, and she goes, "Okay." She does this. She then hooks her leg over mine, and then does this, and pulls me so far back that my entire back cracks. And then she goes, "Okay, other side."
Oh, that's so fun.
And I've been trying so hard not to laugh that it just came out at that point. She also threaded her hand through my toes.
Like that.
And I did like jolt off the bed.
Funny.
Any thoughts and additions about your experience?
No, I loved mine. I had some little like foot reflexology. So she had this like metal bar that she was like rubbing along my feet, and she actually did do it in between each toe.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
I would have died.
And I was like bracing for impact. And then no, but it was nice because she went all the way up my leg.
So imagine you're lying on a bed, right? She's done the same thing to me. She's gone all the way up. She's gone beep, 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 beep. Still going. And I'm like, okay. She's still going. And then her hands are basically on my pelvis.
Oh my god.
And then guess what? Full body weight. Bam! Like choke slam. And I was like, she is so lucky I don't need the toilet right now. TMI, but like, what?
So true.
She also, when I was flipped over, like punched my bum. That's so funny.
Yeah, at the end they do they punch whatever they've just like finished. She was going like this to me. Or something like that. I can't remember.
It felt like she was doing this to me. I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
She did this to me. She was like,
yeah. She did that to me too, but you know what she did first, which really made me laugh? She was like, I was like, yeah, I know, my nails are cute. So,
anyway,
hope you enjoyed our information about the Thai massage. It was called Lila Thai Massage. Really enjoyed it. It was very nice, so would recommend. We're now gonna start getting packed up, and we're going to the night market tonight. Bye.
Okay, course number 1. Course number 2, we have mango mochi. Next, Tamsin.
Sausage.
Tamsin's, that's 2. Tamsin's third course. Smile.
Good morning, vlog.
Hello. It's time to reveal where we're going.
Saying goodbye.
Okay.
We're saying goodbye to Thailand.
Bye, Thailand.
Bye, Thailand. We're on our way to Laos. Or Laos.
We are going via the slow boat, booked through our hostel. So we are going to Chiang Mai, going to see the
White Temple.
White Temple. Then we're going to the border, crossing the border, and then we stay one evening and we get on the boat tomorrow. So very excited actually.
Excited.
Yeah.
What was it?
Okay.
I was just going to say, the hostel that we stayed at in Chiang Mai is probably the best hostel that I've stayed in on this trip. It's called the Engineer Postel, and they have Thailand mummy called Lena. Is it Lena?
She's so nice.
She was so sweet.
She was like,
She organised everything for us.
But this morning when we were getting ready to leave, she was like, "Have you had your breakfast? It's a long journey. You need your breakfast."
And did she not say anything wrong? Anything wrong? Message me and I'll sort it.
She said, "I'll sort it." I was like, "Okay, I will."
Thanks, Mum.
Would highly recommend if you're looking for somewhere to stay in the old town in Chiang Mai. It was absolutely so good.
£10 a night,
Ridiculous.
and that was for the both of us, and a free breakfast that was plentiful.
And there was dogs.
And dogs.
Can't really go wrong.
We've made it to Chiang Rai. We've done the White Temple, as you'll have seen. We're now about an hour to an hour and a half away from the border. So we're so close.
Yeah, so far.